with all of this talk about whether or not Biden should lead our government by returning as president of the United States, I just want to remind you that back in the 1990s, I think it was 1991, Boris Yeltsin led Russia. He was elected president, and that guy was a severe alcoholic. He was always drunk, and he was able to carry on his duties as Russia's president. It just goes to show that you don't have to be the perfect person to be president, but you do need to have the character. You do need to represent what you want for your country, and you do have to have the ability to make the right choices. In our case, Biden has the character. He has the character that we want to convey to our children, to our families. He is not angry. He's a happy person. He's thoughtful. He has American citizens in mind. He does not want violence the way that Trump does. He does not give out guns to his supporters willy-nilly. He does not always claim he wants to hurt people the way that Trump does. He has never called for the death or jailing of any other of his rivals. He did not need the power to kill people in order to say that in order for him to lead, he needed that power the way that Trump did. We have a person who represents the American people, who wants to be in the presidency for a second term. He's much better than our other choice, who wants to basically get there for monetary reasons and really doesn't care about the damage he's doing to the American children. So far, he has at least 2 children. Michael Sanford was one, and now we have this newest person who both tried to assassinate, allegedly, Trump, and he is ruining the minds of children. You don't want your children getting guns and trying to solve their problems by violence. Well, then you need to pick a person who does just that. And that person is Joe Biden, our current president, who's been doing great by us and who will be able to convey the proper goals, motives, and image. He will be a great role model for your children for the future. If you don't want your kids in jail the way all of Trump's friends are in jail, well, you don't want Trump, you want Biden. When you're raising your kids, you tell your kids they need to be with good kids, and you try to get your kids away from the bad kids. Well, this is the choice you're making. Do you want the good kid, President Biden, or do you want the bad kid who's going to get your kids in trouble, get everyone thrown in jail, get them with bad police records, which they'll have to try to expunge if they can, and who are going to pay thousands in costs, plus the stress on themselves and their families? Or do you want to get your kid with the good kid, President Biden? And don't worry about whether or not he's going to live to be a certain age. We have a system that takes care of our country if the person in charge happens to expire. And that goes for anybody. Anybody can expire. And when they do, we have a system to replace our leaders, and it is a good system. It has been in the past, and we can count on it in the future. So, vote where you want to go. Do you want to go for violence and chaos, murder, mayhem, guns pointing at your head? Or do you want to go for a peaceful existence, negotiating, trying to get people to do the right thing and get along? Like and subscribe. Bye.